deal with it. Very early in life, I turned to destructive things to escape. At 7, I started smoking and inhaling solvent. By 10, I was already drinking, and by 11, I was using marijuana. Soon after came computer games, pornography, and the worst possible crowd. By 13, I joined a gang. Violence, drugs, crime, and immorality became my normal. I thought being feared meant being respected. I embraced darkness and wore it like a badge of honor. In 2011, after starting my family, I tried to change. I went back to school, got a degree, and found a good job. From the outside, my life looked stable, but inside, nothing had changed. My heart was still cold and enslaved. In 2019, after my youngest child was born, I relapsed. I started using shabu again, telling myself it helped me work night shifts. But soon I was stealing again. I lied to my wife, my parents, and my friends. I manipulated people and lived a double life. I knew I was spiraling, but I felt trapped. I had even started dreaming of building a drug empire, of becoming someone powerful and feared like Pablo Escobar. Then on November 26, 2020, everything collapsed. I thought I was closing a big deal, but instead, I was arrested in a buy-bust operation. After a week in holding, I was sent to Baguio City Jail. On December 7, 2020, I arrived there, one day before my youngest child turned 2. That was the moment I knew I had hit rock bottom. Inside jail, the weight of my situation crushed me. I was facing 2 serious drug charges. One carried 12 to 20 years, the other life imprisonment. I was broken, helpless, and terrified. In that cold and lonely cell, I cried out to God. I didn't even know if He would listen to someone like me. But I prayed, Lord, I know I deserve this. I know exactly what I've done. I don't deserve anything from you, but please take care of my family. In the middle of withdrawal and fear, something strange happened. I felt peace. It didn't make sense, but it was real. A few days later, a pastor who was also an inmate began sharing the gospel. When he read Mark 2:17, where Jesus says, He came not for the righteous, but for the sinners, it hit me deeply. I realized I was the sick one. I was the sinner Jesus was calling. So right there, I surrendered my life to Christ and received Him as my Lord and Savior.